Okay, we are live. Hello, my green skins. And unfortunately, we knew the time was coming. The man was going to board that crazy train. So yeah, unfortunately, we lost a good one today. We lost, good one's we lost the Metal King. I don't know if you want to call Ozzy Osbourne the good one.
I can say one thing, at least he's cracking cold ones with Mr. Crowley.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he's having a beer with Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley! By the way, we were trying to get my friend's kid to say Mr. Crowley when we were like recording it, because when she says it, it's so cute. It's like Mr.
Crowley.
Yeah, Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley. So we are gonna play some metal games, even though they might not have metal music in it. But we are playing metal games, and we are playing the metal game, Blood Omen: Legacy of Kain 2, right now. And we're gonna do a lot of boom morph again, babies. We are booming and morphing again because we're gonna honor the man. Blood Omen 2.
Do my little test checking.
We are live.
The chat's come through. All good?
Block, yeah, hold to block. Yeah, I'm gonna hold the block. I don't want to do the assist block mode. Although that is a good block mode. I just like.
No, Chief, real quick.
Yes, you're fine.
Live chat. Okay, live chat's working.
We're live.
Okay.
So, Bob, what's your thoughts on Mr. Ozzy Osbourne?
I don't know much about the guy outside of like every other metal and.
Yeah.
From the shards of tattered dreams I rose, unwilling, tossed upon tides of pain.
Say this right now, Black Sabbath is rock and roll, but it was heavy metal when heavy metal first came out.
And more
it was a more louder version of heavy metal, like rock and roll.
But
I
would
way
that was considered very hard for its era.
Good evening.
Yeah, it's considered classic rock.
We
but
did
it's
not
classic
expect you
rock.
to awaken so soon.
Yeah, either way,
my mind was in fragments.
Like most of the guys, sex, drug, and rock and roll, that kind of deal. I knew he was like everyone, every other guy in that sort. It was like he.
No, Ozzy Osbourne was drugs, cocaine,
and I am
weed,
here to help you.
Yeah.
Know
Either
that
way,
your
you get the
name
point
is
I'm trying to make.
Cain, and you were once a
like,
power in the
yeah, he
land.
eventually became a burnout, but goddamn, does the man make fucking music.
The guy, you know, even
he was on many of my playlists. Whenever I'm in a mood for listening to something classic,
there was but the
Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Ozzy Osbourne,
we nurtured it,
and a few others.
That's the funny thing. The funny thing is, I know his songs. Like the weird thing with Ozzy Osbourne, me and Ozzy, it's like Black Sabbath isn't my favorite albums from him. Me, it was when Ozzy left Black Sabbath. It's like Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, Mama, I'm Coming Home.
Of course.
These were my Ozzy Osbourne songs.
Then let me show you the future. You have been asleep for 200 years.
I like that song.
If someone claims they've never heard of Crazy Trains or Gas,
yeah,
lying to you.
Yeah.
Everybody, even your house pet, your dog, your cat, your goldfish knows Crazy Train.
Yeah. Yep. Baby.
You were a great general, commanding an army of vampires. But the powers you opposed were too strong.
Yeah. I even have some of the lyrics. That's the fun thing about Ozzy. The man was a wild man, and from we're coming at this not from like music aficionados. We're coming at this from guys
sworn to eradicate all vampires from the
world. Like metal, and like guys who are metal fans. We're not coming at it as like guys who know everything about Ozzy Osbourne. You're coming here. We're here to have a respect.
You were defeated in
we're here to have
respect to one of the big names that started it all.
Yeah, and we're gonna get, like I said, And I'm gonna do, like I said, we're only doing one promo shot today for everything. Support your local retro community. Link in the description. Patreon link in the description. That's it. That's it. No more of that. If Arus pops in, we'll have to be like, yeah, Arus, no stuff tonight. Because we're here to talk about the man, the myth, the legend, man. Motherfucker.
Not yet.
I mean, he went hard in his early years.
To crush the Seraphan and
more than just hard. Hard as in drugs hard. This guy was a drunk, was a crazy. LDP, get your fucking ass in here. Get your ass in the thing, man.
One of the things I remember trying to... I know it doesn't sound right saying bringing Ozzy back into the limelight because he never was out of the limelight.
No,
but
he wasn't.
They had that TV show where it was like his daily life or whatever the hell with his son.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna start his early. We're gonna talk about his early career, and we're gonna move on to like later stuff, like because
a lot of stuff I don't know, but I still want to be here for the man.
Yeah, same here. We're gonna get into that a little bit. Yeah, but LDP, I'm gonna send you the link to this, man. Oh, there we go. Come on in, LDP. Welcome. We figure we got to bring you in for this one because you're our music guy, and we're gonna be. You know more about this stuff than most people, so it's like, yeah, I got to bring you in for this one. I'm kidnapping you tonight. You're on the road for crazy. You're on the road and the rails for the crazy train.
Can I blow the whistle?
Yeah, he's still muted. Wait for him to come on mute. Yeah, he's muted for some reason. He's still muted, my friend. I don't know why. You're not muted on my end. I'm gonna check on my end. Maybe he's muted on my end. I don't think I muted him. Oh, no.
Could be a network issue kind of thing.
Could be a network issue. No, he seems to be live. We're getting him on here if we can, because we got to get his ass on here, because it's going to be fun for him. Hey, come back in, man. You're not muted on my end. I don't know why you just couldn't talk. We got to get him on here. Anyway, so back to the game while we're playing. Alright, so first thing I gotta do is I got to... Oh yeah, I forgot. Now I remember why I didn't like this game. This game has no subtitles. And this game is dark as fuck. I also remember that. But I figured this would be a game we have to play tonight.
The only other metal-related game I can think of is, like, Brutal Legend with Jack Black.
Yeah.
That game was effectively like an Overlord homage to all metal.
Yeah, it was, but I don't have Brutal Legends on here. Now, how do I suck blood?
Hey.
Hey, there he is.
You tried to silence me, but I found a way.
Yeah. So welcome to this. We're going to have some fun talking about Ozzy Osbourne, the man, the myth, the legend. We knew it was...
My roommate's listening to like some live shit by Ozzy in the other room, so we're all processing this.
Yeah. It's sad, like I said, metal icon. Although I will admit, Black, I you know what? Even though I kind of don't believe Black, like I don't agree with a lot of people. I still think Black Sabbath is more what's it called?
Hard rock.
Hard rock, yeah. But I
would definitely say they are a bluesier band. I would kind of say like they are like the evolution of like a Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, they are. They are an evolutionary band, and that's the thing. As he built up.
Definitely like the earlier stuff. I would say though, like by the time like Dio joined the band, Black Sabbath was certifiably metal.
I agree. That I actually agree with, and that's the thing. When Ozzy Osbourne left, he became more metal.
Yeah. When Ozzy left, he became more metal, and when Dio left, or when Dio joined, Black Sabbath became more metal. I think because like Well, because, like, metal...
When your path is blocked...
You know, we can always debate on what the first metal band is. I would say, like, Black Sabbath is the band that set the blueprint for metal more than any other band. I think you could maybe argue Judas Priest could be the first metal band, but, like...
I would say Rainbow, actually. I know it sounds weird to say, but they were the ones that kind of created that first major riff. And that's
yeah, right.
You may land silently
yeah.
and carefully.
I don't know. Yeah, I would say, like... Yeah, or like maybe not the first Rainbow album, but the second one, Rising.
Yeah, and I think that was the first real like.
I needed little
and
in how to kill.
You know, other bands that came out during that time. Oh, what was it? I'm trying to remember the now. They're good. They're a good metal band. I just can't remember the name of them. Oh, I'm having that brain fart. You know when you have like a band and you're thinking to yourself, I remember this band, and it just for some reason my brain won't let me.
How am I to get home tonight?
I gotta turn the brightness up on this sometimes. That's just the biggest problem. But yeah, I can't remember the name of it now. Oh, they did a lot of stuff after the fact. But yeah, there's a lot of metal bands that kind of built up their
yeah. Well, there were like some Sabbath clones back in the day that nowadays kind of get like some recognition. I'm talking like, you ever hear like Sir Lord Baltimore or...
Yeah.
You ever hear of Witchfinder General?
Yes.
Witchfinder General. They put out like 2 albums, and then technically they put out another one in the 2000s, but it's not as good, and we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Witchfinder General. I wish they had done more, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm actually going to up the brightness a little bit on my TV.
Meanwhile, you have me here, and it's like, I am learning, but I don't understand language.
Yeah. That should help me on my end, but yeah. Yeah, I'm still cleaning out glass from my fucking finger. Yeah, I broke some glass this morning. Hello, Crestfall. You're welcome to join us, but welcome to the game. We are going to be talking about this and the precursor as I. Yeah, I'm gonna just see if making sure I got that glass out.
But definitely, like, Ozzy was a blues singer. Like, you can definitely, especially like on the older stuff. Like, you hear that in like War Pigs. You hear that in like N.I.B. You hear that in like, especially like the first like 2 albums. Yeah. Definitely, he got like a pretty impressive range at one point. Like, you listen to like the Sabotage album, he hits like some surprisingly high notes.
He does, and he was always good. Well, that's the thing. He had a weird voice where it was like that cross between raspy and like, kind of like he could really go. And you get that high pitch fucking like feel.
Well, definitely like afterwards, a lot of there. I mean, like Sabbath. I would like say like I would say Sabbath did to metal what the Beatles did to rock and pop. Yeah, irrefutably. Like, I mean, like, not even just like talking about the bands that directly like took Sabbath's shit. I mean, like, but just like metal in general would not exist in the way that it does without Sabbath.
Yeah, that's like honest truth. Like Sabbath.
Yeah, like they're like but like even like if you look into like kind of like the doom revival of the 90s or like like you can listen to like singers who sound like Ozzy, like Helmet, for example, or you know, and then there's again like bands generally that kind of like
look at Alice Cooper.
Witchfinder General, and
Ozzy Osbourne and Alice Cooper were 2 like the American equivalent, you know.
Yeah.
Both. If it wasn't for Black Sabbath, I don't think Ozzy Osbourne would have been a thing.
Oh yeah,
right?
well definitely. I mean, and you
Like,
know what's
I know-
actually kind of funny is like, I would say definitely like Iomi too. Like,
Yeah.
Like that's the thing is, okay, not to, you know, not to disparage Ozzy on this day, but like, you know, Sabbath had a bunch of different singers. They only ever had one guitarist. There's a reason for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she had an amazing guitarist, and
yeah. And like all of the different eras of Sabbath, I'd argue are pretty good. You know, there's bad albums. Ozzy had some bad albums.
yeah,
Dio didn't
there was
really have any bad albums. Gillan didn't have bad albums. Tony Martin had, well, a very specifically bad album with a decently good rap burst by Ice-T, but otherwise.
Well, like, fuck, you know, Aerosmith is a good example, and then Guns N' Roses just kind of fell off the fucking market.
Yeah, I mean, like... I mean, honestly, like... Despite, like... Honestly, like, considering, like, just the dysfunction within Black Sabbath and how long they were together as a band, it's amazing they had as few bad albums as they did.
Yeah. Well, again, and we're focusing on Ozzy, and Ozzy, like Black Sabbath, we're gonna like when
yeah.
the thing is, Ozzy Osbourne became Black Sabbath, and then Black Sabbath did their own thing, and then as time went on,
yeah,
he kind of shifted it, right?
Yeah, true. And yeah, Ozzy had some good stuff on his own. I'm admittedly not as big of a fan of Ozzy on his own, but there's definitely like Blizzard of Oz is a great album. Diary of a Madman, Bark at the Moon, No Rest. What did I want to say was the name of the album?
All the better for a hunting ground.
I don't.
Tell me, Kane.
I know there's a couple albums they said he was auto-tuned a lot. It's like, well,
I have a prisoner waiting.
I would, yeah, probably like the last couple
from a local gang of criminals.
Yeah.
It's interesting. He said he was like working on like one last Ozzy album. I don't know if like to what degree that's finished. If we're gonna get like any kind of, if we're gonna get any kind of.
I will be waiting.
Oh, we're gonna get one. We're gonna get one because Sharon Osbourne. We're gonna have to talk about the Sharon.
Oh no, we don't need to. We don't need to bring her up on this day.
We have to bring her up for one reason and one reason only. Her, she is legit.
I see.
Gonna be the because she helped him have a second career. And
yes.
Yeah, but we're still in Black Sabbath Ozzy Osbourne, but we're gonna talk about the revival of Ozzy as we go on.
You must know too that by drinking the blood of others, you will gradually.
Wait, Crestfall, did you want in on this shit or what? Do you want me to send you a link to the server?
The more creatures you drink from, the more lore you will gain, and the greater your health will become. Leave no enemy.
I'm gonna get Crestfall in too if he can, because he's also a huge music guy, so he should be.
Now,
there's three big music guys in Bob. Who's probably taking it.
Oh, you're right. I'm taking a back seat here. I'm just chilling.
There you go. We'll see if he shows up. He doesn't show up, that's fine. But yeah, so I figured we're gonna play some metal games. I know Blood Omen isn't exactly a metal game, but it's that gothic.
Are you gonna play? Oh wait, no. Can you? Can you play Brutal Legends?
No, I don't have Brutal Legends on here.
Oh.
I already asked that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that would have been like. Well, you know what else you could do? I was thinking. I'm probably gonna open my stream with this. Rock and Roll Racing. Yeah. I know it's not probably like. Yeah, that might be like a bit like too old for the stream, but like. Yeah. It does have a version of Paranoid by Black Sabbath.
Yeah. You could.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna. I might like open with that version of Paranoid in my pre-stream.
Welcome in. Welcome, guys. We're talking about Ozzy Osbourne.
Why?
Yeah. I mean, like, look, like, as we've said, like, we knew this day was coming. We were all kind of, like, mentally prepared for, well, we thought we were mentally prepared for it, but we're not.
A lot of people aren't. Some people got upset. Like I said, some people are big fans. So, yeah, I can get that.
Look, the one silver lining of this, I will say, I think this is going to be the first death in a long time where there won't be any conspiracies of, he's still alive. Like, nah, that fucker's... He's done.
Yeah, you never know. You could have done a ritual with Mr. Crowley. He'll be back.
It was a... He faked his own death. He's living in Argentina.
Not quite to that level. I'm saying, like, he possesses another body kind of thing.
Yeah. Somebody gets the metaphysical embodiment of Ozzy. Yep. You know, I have the sudden urge to bite the head off a bat. Does anyone have a bat they can lend me?
You know, to this day, he said, like, he never bit it, he bit it, he never bit it. Like, there's...
No, he did.
Yeah, there's been talks about that for years. I kind of find that funny.
He did. Well, basically the story is, like, he thought it was just, like, someone threw a bat on stage. He thought it was just, like, some rubber Halloween prop or something, so he bit it, and then, like, immediately realized it was a real bat, so he got...
Yeah.
So he, like, after the show, was immediately, like, taken to the hospital, got tested for rabies. Honestly, for all I know, he might have had it. I mean, he has just about everything else.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, he also, like I said, it's
7 different flavors of Coke.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's obviously, like, the famous story of him snorting fire ants.
Yeah, I wonder if that's true.
I think it is.
No, from what I hear, some people do it as a pastime. You get high off of the toxin or venom or whatever the hell it is.
I think basically, like, he didn't have any cocaine, so he was just like, he saw some fire ants and he was just like...
Isn't it the same thing? I know over in the Middle East they have a thing where some guys will pick up a scorpion and let it sting their lips so they get high off of the poison.
Damn.
Some crazy stuff. Oh, it is, but they developed a resistance to it over generations.
I developed an immunity. Yeah. Well...
So yeah, we got ourselves a fun with this, and I'm kind of sad though, because I was kind of hoping, like, you know, I figured I wanted to see what his last album was going to be. Like, I'm like, that was my peak.
I don't know if we're gonna get another I don't know to what degree.
Oh, we're getting another album, boys. Don't think we're not getting another album.
Yeah, I remember, like, immediately after Patient Number 9, he said he was working, or I guess there was plans for another album. I don't know to what degree that is gonna happen, to what degree it's gonna be complete, if it's just gonna be, like, maybe, like, a couple songs and, like, some studio outtakes or something like that. I'm not necessarily expecting, like, a masterpiece of, like, cohesion or anything, because like, posthumous albums tend to not be great, but...
I was gonna say, I'm willing to take a bet that it will end up like how most artists are, where after their death, they have that one masterpiece that they had in their back room.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's...
And even if it's not good, people will still hold on to it, because it's like, it's his dying breath, essentially.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've heard before, like, Prince is actually, like, sitting on, like, 40 years worth of material that they just haven't released.
Yeah, that they're planning on releasing. I heard about that too. I wonder if there's a truth to that, but I guess we'll find out.
I mean,
now, this may sound like a conspiracy, but
Prince was a goddamn workhorse.
He was.
Yeah. This may be a bit of a nutcase conspiracy in my own mind. Do you think Bruno Mars is actually trying to beat Prince?
Yes.
Well, yeah, probably.
But we're not here to talk about Mr. Mars. We're here to talk about Ozzy.
I know. I'm trying to run with any conversation that I can.
I mean, like, if we're talking about, like, people with, like, insane drive, like, Frank Zappa, they're still finding unreleased shit that they're releasing.
Yep. Frank Zappa was a beast on that. You got yourself, like I said, but we're right now. I am drowning a lot because I haven't played this game in a long time, and this game's a little bit of a bastard. And damn straight, I really
know how to swim already.
You're a vampire. You can't touch water. It kills you.
And vampires are great. I must say, use your super jump or wherever powers vampires get.
Shit, do you have a subscription to WoW? I mean, Ozzy literally did commercials for World of Warcraft.
Oh, so did Mr. T.
We're going to talk about that. I'm going to get into that, actually. We are still in the Black Sabbath era, and we're just getting into Ozzy Osbourne starting his career.
Yeah.
Okay, so after the fun of all the drugs that Ozzy Osbourne did, he gets kicked out of his own band. Like, I can't remember who started it. I keep hearing rumors that Ozzy wasn't the one who started it. He was just like a singer. I've also heard people say that he started Black Sabbath. What do you think?
I'm pretty sure it was Iommi's band.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was Iommi's band. Well, and really the reason for that is because Iommi is the only consistent member in it.
Yeah.
You see here a ward gate.
What precisely?
Like everyone else has kind of
should you so much as touch
on again, off again, left or been replaced.
The Seraphan have raised these wards throughout Meridian.
Yeah.
We can go no farther this way. Follow me into the sewer.
Song?
Crazy
I'm gonna say Megalomania.
Crazy Train and I Am Iron Man was one of my favorite songs that he had from Black Sabbath. Crazy Train was the other one, and I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Crowley is one of my favorite songs. It's just a really wild out.
Oh yeah, Mr. Crowley is a great one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Megalomania off the Sabotage album. Yeah. Although I will say, Venom did a really good cover of that, where they basically like got rid of like the ability to survive will depend upon your the softer parts, and just basically made it like a purely rocking song. Like, check out Megalomania by Venom if you haven't.
I'd have to say mine would be Paranoid.
You can also
yeah, that's a good one.
By blocking attacks.
Especially considering, like, they basically... Especially considering, like, they only, like... I've heard they, like, wrote that in about, like, 15-30 minutes. And it was just, like, supposed to be, like, a throwaway track, and then they realized it was really good, so they named the album after it. Yeah, good one.
Yep.
We are all armed with
Speaking of
Ozzy's version, but that's just because Ozzy's a singer and Lemmy's Lemmy.
You can practice.
Yeah, speaking about that, this is my one deviation. We are finally getting a Hellraiser video game.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Oh, and
when
it's
I
got
saw
some
the
cop
movie
out like a
Hellraiser, I
DVD
was
killer.
Man, when I saw the movie Hellraiser and found out that song was when I saw the movie Hellraiser and found out that song was not in the movie, and as far as I know has nothing to do with the movie, I was pissed.
once grabbed, you can throw him a great distance.
It is, yeah. I would say, like, as far as, like, Ozzy's solo career, I would probably agree with Orc and say Mr. Crowley.
Yeah. But his Diary of a Madman album.
Yeah, that one too.
That's an amazing album.
The title track especially is really good.
Yeah, it is. It's really amazing.
I would say Blizzard of Oz is probably my favorite Ozzy solo.
The Wizard's also a really good song. I actually do like that one.
That is a good one, yeah.
That's old Black Sabbath. So now we're moving to Ozzy's beginning his own career, Hippers and Blackjack. I think this is the second or third time he was in rehab, because he started going to rehab. We can't talk about Ozzy Osbourne and not talk about the continual and ongoing rehab that Ozzy Osbourne had to do. Holy shit! Was that bad? That was
Ozzy doesn't do rehab. Rehab doesn't Ozzy.
Yeah. This guy, Ozzy just rehab. I can't remember when his first rehab was. Does anybody remember? Anybody in chat? Hey, I do appreciate that, Mr. Wolfus. Yeah, I can't remember like when his first rehab was. Bob, we can ask you to be our type guy for this. When was Ozzy Osbourne's first rehab experience?
One moment.
Yeah.
Here you are at last. Through this door lies your first.
Because Bob's on his PlayStation, so we can use him as a phone guy. But I remember he started having rehab things that were a big problem.
Unaware that his fate approaches. You must kill him, Kane. You have the skill to block and dodge his attacks. Bring him down using your claws.
Because I know I can't remember when it was.
Did Ozzy ever actually get clean? He might have, like, towards the end.
No, he's apparently been clean for a very, very long time, but his life kind of... He was sort of... How to put it?
Like, he definitely wasn't clean while they were shooting the Osbournes. I'm sorry, I have to remind people about that.
We're gonna talk about that because we still have the controversy of the infamous shot that happened. Like, one of his family members, like one of his kids almost killed one of his other kids with a gun.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
They kept that from. They fucking kept that from Gen Z, man. The fucking the schools, man. They don't teach you shit.
Like, I'm pretty certain that was happening.
I got the info here.
Go ahead, Bob. We're ready.
Osbourne took his first of many tips to rehab back in 1984.
Yeah.
1984, okay. That's...
abilities. Our curse develops differently in each of us, giving us...
Yeah, I remember his first trip to rehab.
Much of your
well, not as a kid, but I remember, like, as an adult, like, later in life.
I was there in the waiting room.
Yeah, I was there. My 4-year-old me was there in the waiting room. Alright, so we had our rehab.
And become nearly
invisible. Can you look up the Ozzy Osbourne? Can you look up the Ozzy Osbourne attack where he
look for mist from which to kill your
his daughter, I think his daughter, someone got shot. I can't remember who it was exactly.
Use this gift.
Like Ozzy Osbourne, it should be in his early career because that was like his son or daughter shot somebody accidentally. Like, he had a lot of controversy back in the day.
Yeah. Well, Ozzy, I mean... I think Ozzy is still banned from Austin.
Oh, beheading. I think he is still banned.
What was it? It was a shooting or some shit?
Yeah, one of his kids accidentally shot the other one.
I think like I was like talking about like man, I was when I was working at this one place, we were like talking. I brought up Ozzy Osbourne. My one coworker was like, "Ozzy Osbourne, wasn't he that guy that pissed on the Alamo?" I was like, yeah,
yeah,
like that's what you know Ozzy for, him pissing on the Alamo.
yeah, yeah. He kind of was a douchebag on many levels.
Oh, he was. He was. Well, I mean, I would say I would say a lot of it was just him being manipulated by Sharon. Sharon is.
I don't agree with that. What I think Ozzy Osbourne, because Ozzy Osbourne did his own thing. I think Sharon fucking reined his ass in.
Yeah.
Hey,
no, I don't think so. I think Sharon is a horrible person.
Oh, well, we can get to that. Okay, go ahead. You got your go on the fly.
Ozzy Osbourne once killed 17 family cats in a drug-fueled frenzy in the early 1980s.
What?
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was his own pet cats. I don't know if it was 17 all at once or it was through the years.
He was hungry. Oh, I was really hungry, man.
I wanted some cheese.
Yeah, his family's controversy was big, and they were considered the first dysfunctional family. And then Sharon got the idea, hey, let's make this a show. And now we're in the second revival of Ozzy Osbourne. At this point, Ozzy Osbourne had fallen. Like, most people didn't know who Ozzy was. Like, oh, it's Ozzy Osbourne. Okay, you know, it's Ozzy. Then we got ourselves the fun that is Ozzy, the Ozzy Osbourne, Sharon Osbourne, and the continuation of stuff. Because that's when we got into the big interesting stuff. So I think that's when he got his. Because at that point there hadn't been a Ozzy Osbourne album or anything like that. But as we're going into Ozzy Osbourne's second career, we are going to come into the second coming of what we're going to be playing for tonight. We are going to play. I'll probably play this on like one of the horror days. We are going to go to playing some Devil May Cry.
Was he in DMC?
No. We're doing Devil May Cry just because it's metal.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
It is. Devil May Cry is the best metal.
DMC 3 though, that's the one you got to play.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. I actually bought the HD collection. I have the HD collection, but I had to. Okay, monitor tuning. I think our monitor's good. I'm playing the PS2 version because the PS2 version was the version I played the most when I was younger.
Yeah, I've heard basically like with DMC, it's basically 135.
There was a
the best ones, and like one is kind of like a little bit too Resident Evil kind of dated for me.
It was a Resident Evil game back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, and I'm not really a huge Resident Evil fan.
Yep. So yeah, we are having fun with the. We're like I said, Ozzy, Sharon Osbourne,
legendary
and the Osbourne Show. This MTV. Okay, can I say this is right around the time MTV had its what I jokingly call corrupt stage?
Well, I mean, I would say like, that show kind of like put MTV back on the map because like,
really did, didn't it? That's the story.
and that's sort of like put them on like the downward spiral that they've been on ever since. But afterwards, you saw like a whole bunch of really stupid reality TV shows on MTV.
Like Jackass shit. Remember the Jackass shit?
Jackass, Jersey Shore, you know.
Jersey Shore. God damn, Jersey Shore. Yeah, that's when.
I'm sorry. You know, we're all heartbroken about Ozzy. I shouldn't remind you of other tragedies.
Yeah, well, And then you had that
Well,
weird...
if we're talking about Jackass, the band that does the intro to Jackass is actually legit as fuck. Check them out. They're called Minutemen, and the song is called Corona.
Yeah, they're a fucking awesome band. I actually know the band he's talking about. They're actually really good.
Yeah,
but no, yeah, we are going to have some fun with some metal. That's how I look. And like I said, this game is metal as fuck.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But no, I was so sad by like I said, finding out that that he's gone.
Yeah.
And his kids went all over the place. Like it went from like his kids being like known for shit, and then his kids just kind of disappearing off the radar.
I had no idea anything about his kids.
So his kids got a second. So when Ozzy created his show, MTV and other shows like HVI1 and other stuff really started taking Ozzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my friend is all happy because he just found his keys. He's like, I can't find my keys and wallet. Well, they're not here. I would know. I spent all last night. Oh, speaking about creepy moments, when I found out Ozzy Osbourne, I went to bed. I didn't realize Ozzy Osbourne died, but my friend sent me a message, and I was kind of muted at the time because I had just had a really bad situation where everything broke. My friend, I had something like my shelving unit just cracked and broke.
Yeah.
So I had a really bad morning, and this is what made it fucking funny. Right around that time, my friend sent me a message that Ozzy Osbourne had passed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, did that just happen when I was like, okay, that's kind of creepy.
I go to sleep for 2 minutes.
I know!
And
Dude,
I wake up to find Ozzy
9/11 all over again for me, man! It's 9/11 all over for me again. I go to bed and 9/11 happens.
Yeah, fucking...
It's all my fault.
We did this. We did this.
No, because seriously, I'm not joking. Like literally, I'm so tired. I was up watching anime all night, so it's like okay, and I go fucking think 9/11 hits. I'm like, son of a bitch. And I'm like, oh well, the tower looks like it's okay. And I wake up and it's like the tower looks like it's okay, and then a second fucking plane. Yeah. That will never not be something in my brain going, holy fuck. I was like, holy shit, World War III. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But I remember when that stuff with like the Osbourne stuff, I hated that show because to me, I felt like
because that's how like young people. I think there was just like the feeling of like this is what Ozzy's legacy is going to be. Thankfully, that didn't really turn out to be the case.
Yeah, we got lucky. We got lucky. Ozzy was smart enough and got not that Ozzy was smart enough. He was enough of a guy. Like he realized, oh shit, I can make another album. I think he made his next album right after the Osbourne. I'm pretty certain his second is like his. Well, what album was that right after Osbourne? Where Bob Boy, we got a question.
Yeah. What's the question?
The question is, what was Ozzy Osbourne's album after the Osbourne show?
Was that Black Rain, maybe?
I think it was Black Rain.
I'll double check.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, no problem. I at least do something here.
I never listened to that.
I don't know too much outside of watching like an episode or two about the Ozzy show.
I never watched the Osbournes, and I just kind of refused to do so.
Yeah. Then you hear the music kicks. Dude, that is the one thing about that. Okay, I gotta be honest, that's the one thing about their fucking thing, that show, that was smart as fuck. That show was super intelligent when it came to like promoting itself. Like they even Sharon, and she screamed, kind of like has this like they were really good at making that show a sitcom without being a sitcom.
Yeah.
And then it was like, and then his sister, and then it's like I said, there was a lot, like, the Osbournes had so much controversy.
I mean, I don't know to what degree that show was staged. I think some of it was real, mainly just because, like, Ozzy was baked out of his mind while doing it.
Oh yeah, he did a lot of weed.
Yeah. Which, I mean, for him is probably an improvement. For him, that's probably an improvement, but still.
Bob, go ahead, my friend.
Patient Number 9, released in 22.
Oh, that was the most recent Ozzy album.
Yeah. That was Patient Number 9, and that was
after the conclusion of the Osbournes reality TV series, Patient Number 9
came out. Yeah, I knew he did something after the hit. He did another album, and that's when he started touring again. That's when we had. That's when we got. We got. Old
I don't know
Ozzy.
when the Osbournes went off the air, but I can just like quick go on Spotify, and it's probably like black. What? It probably like went off the air in like the early, like the mid 2000s, I would say.
It was 5 seasons, and then Ozzy. I'm trying to remember where to go now. I'm actually kind of forgetting where everything is in this. Yeah, but I can't remember exactly when. But yeah, he had his own. Go ahead.
Wait, Undercover, is it? Like the Covers album, 2005?
No, it was Patient Number 9.
No, it wasn't. Patient Number 9 came out like...
Yes, because they went for a while.
Yeah, after
Did it?
the
Patient
TV
Number 9
series,
came out in 2022. I didn't know that show was on the air that long.
The show went on the air, like, what, 2017?
I think? No, it was earlier than that.
It was like 2016, 2017. I remember seeing ads for it on whatever TV network it was on.
Oh, it could have been. Well, the one right before that was Ordinary Man. I would say Ordinary Man, my personal opinion, is a better album, but...
I would say yeah, but like Ozzy started doing... Like, it kind of got his ass back in gear. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, this brought Ozzy Osbourne back from the brink.
Well, I mean, like, that one collab with Post Malone, that was surprisingly really good. You would not think that would work as well as it does, but it does.
It does. You're all right. That is actually a good one. I can't remember where the exit is in this game. It's been a long time since I've played it, so I can't remember.
Yeah, there's a couple Ozzy albums I still need to listen to. I've never listened to Down to Earth.
Yep.
Never listened to Black Rain. I think I tried listening to Scream, and I wasn't really a fan.
Yep. Yeah, and he had his career got a little better every it's weird because some of his stuff was good, and then some of his stuff just really was poor. It was like he's one of those guys where you feel like it's kind of sad if you think about it, because like he had hit and misses. He wasn't perfect, but he was still good. But I don't know. Like I said, one of the funnier things, I was talking to a friend.
Realize he's been putting out singles since 2024. There's a single called Crack Cocaine and a single called Gods of Rock and Roll. I wonder if that's to promote like the. So I guess maybe we are getting a new album.
I think we are. No, I'll tell you this right now. I think Sharon. Okay, Sharon may not exactly. Yeah. Sharon may not have been the nicest person. She is a fucking beast of a person in some ways. But I like Sharon for one thing. She knew how to fucking sell Ozzy. I hate to say it, without his queen, Sharon Osbourne.
Fair enough. I mean, I would say like by virtue of Sharon consistently being in the spotlight, it kind of like put Ozzy consistently in the public consciousness, like, because like, you know, she's like no I was gonna say she's still on that one talk show. I think she was booted off a while ago.
Oh, she's off The View. She's off that
no, not The View. It was The Talk, I think it was called, which is like a rip off of The View.
Well, no, she actually did the View too.
Did she do that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain she did. I'm pretty certain. Could be wrong. Alright, we got some metal music coming up.
But yeah, and like that's the thing too is like, well, for what it's worth, it didn't seem to like really ruin Ozzy's. Well, the Osbournes didn't really seem to like ruin Ozzy's image all that much because I mean like, while that show was big, like I said, he was doing commercials for World of Warcraft.
Yeah, well, he was always
like,
doing
that was metal as fuck.
Yeah, but he was doing commercials all the time. Like Ozzy was one of those guys.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, like, definitely, like, he wasn't as... I don't know if he was ever as big as he was, like, in the 80s or something like that, but...
No, he wasn't. Well, he was. He still had albums, like Black Sabbath.
He had albums, but yeah. I don't know if they were, you know... Like, that's the thing, is, like, in the 80s, like, metal musicians were, like, metal is big if you're into it. There's a decently sized, like, metal community now, but, like, in the 80s, metal was pop, essentially. Like, you'd hear, like, Quiet Riot and Judas Priest on MTV right next to, like, you know, Michael Jackson and...
Yeah.
Lionel Richie and shit.
Oh, come on, get the finisher.
Meanwhile, MTV nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be totally honest. I never really liked the. I never really liked the concept of like MTV. I thought it kind of. I would argue it kind of watered down a lot of music in the 80s, made it sound very commercialized and samey.
I don't know, that'd be up to you. I wasn't alive.
Well, I wasn't either, but...
Okay, no, I would have to say if it wasn't for metal, if it wasn't for MTV and in Canada much music, I honestly think most people wouldn't even know metal existed. Like, because the mainstream...
Maybe true.
Yeah, the mainstream...
I would say, though, like, music really got good in the 90s. I mean, like, MTV was still really big, but, like, in the 90s...
I would say 80s and 90s, but MTV and much music saved music for that. And honestly, when Ozzy Osbourne, like, it's kind of funny in some ways. Ozzy Osbourne kind of brought the live TV to MTV, which pretty much murdered MTV. But in some ways, he helped create the MTV craze. Like, music videos were, how's it, Ozzy? It's going good, Arus. Like
I'll be honest, I haven't seen many music videos. I don't go out of my way to watch music videos because they're often just, like, completely divorced from the actual music.
Yeah, 90% of the time it's either ghetto or gooner.
Yeah.
That's your two G's. It's ghetto or gooner.
Yeah.
Most of the time, both.
I mean, Priest I know had some good videos. I haven't really seen any Ozzy videos.
He had Ozzy. They had videos. I think the Wolf one was one of his better ones. If you want to watch that, it's actually good. Yeah, his what's the name of the album now? Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That one was actually quite good, and worth a listen to. Like, also, like, he did have music, but like heavy metal, like, in a way, Ozzy Osbourne helped bring heavy metal, but at the same time, you know, the Osbournes helped kill.
and that's the thing is, like, well, it's kind of like a Streisand. Well, I guess this isn't technically the Streisand effect, but like, it is kind of like the thing of just like, it's so controversial, and it kept, like, you know, generating headlines of just like, oh, this is, you know, Satan Devil's music, and it made a lot of people a whole bunch of people, like televangelists and shit, were saying this is devil's music, and it made a whole bunch of people be like, okay, this is actually interesting, I want to try it. That's what I'm saying. There's no such thing as bad press.
But I said never doubt the power of contrarianism.
Exactly. Well, here's the thing, too, about that, is, like, in real life, Ozzy was, like, a very deeply religious person. He was born and raised Catholic. He's always been very religious, very spiritual. Well, religious in sort of the hippie sense of just, like, you know, kind of... Not religious in the way of, like, you know, how... like fundamentalists would view religion, like the actual religious, like, you know, believes in Jesus as this, you know,
yeah, he was. It's funny.
Oh my God, LDP, you're fumbling, man, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, whenever you mention hippie being religious, there's no such thing.
Extremely religious.
There's no such thing.
No. What it is Ozzy Osbourne, like I said, he was a rebel, and he kind of had that rebel energy back in the day, and that's what.
Yeah. No, hippies were super spiritual. I mean, look, you do it.
Spiritual, yeah. Religious, no.
You do it with acid, you're gonna meet me.
Yeah. To them is the new thing. Like, the thing is, Ozzy Osbourne was a part of that, and you notice that it's funny because as life went on, you can tell. He changed his tune as life went on, but if you listen to his early like interviews and shit, he is a different beast. And then life kind of changed for Ozzy, and then it's like, okay, Ozzy's now kind of operating on a different
well, that's the thing though, is like a lot of like these televangelists who were talking about like him, you know, being a Satan worshiper, that genuinely got under his crawl. Like,
it did.
Like he's a very religious person in real life.
Well, it didn't help that they actually had a Satan worshiper in Black Sabbath. They had a guy who's kind of like that back then. So, yeah, it didn't help, you know. But Ozzy was... And Ozzy didn't want that.
Everybody worshipped Satan. I'm sure they weren't, like, as religious as Ozzy, but I don't think anyone...
Has any of you guys actually seen dead Satanists? I've never seen one.
A what?
I mean, I think like most
like,
just kind of
like they go to the gym, not necessarily gym rat, but a fit Satanist. They're either from rising, they're either really scrawny or fat.
No, they are.
I think well, like the Church of Satan basically exists as just like an ACLU subpart at this point.
What is it?
No, okay. Everything Logan just said is completely stupid on that one. I'm sorry, man. Satanism is its design, its thought process was this free love and mentality thing. They're not actually a part of any organization, group, or association.
Exactly.
Yeah. They can't be a part of any association, group, or organization. Actual Satanists, however, the witchcraft and the Loa.
Yeah. There's actual Satanists out there. I'm saying like the Church of Satan is like, well, they might be Satanists, but generally more so they're just kind of like, well, if you give these rights to Christians, you have to give these rights to the Church of Satan. It's just, again, just sort of like an ACLU trump card.
They're not ACLU.
I mean, they might not be directly connected with the ACLU, but the ACLU definitely benefits from it.
I'll see it how I see it. They're just being contrarians, just for the sake of it.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, there's like there's actual witches, especially too. I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken, marriage is a religious right.
Yeah. So we're going to go to Devil May Cry 2. We've been talking about this, but it doesn't really matter. The heavy metal and Satanism, like for every actual Satanist, because there aren't that many.
Yeah, it exists, but they're mostly just kind of living their own life.
Yeah,
they're LARPers.
Yeah, most of them don't give a fuck. Yeah, most of them don't actually give a fuck.
Yeah, it's just like Well, that's the thing, is like even Satanists aren't as like in your face about it as a lot of Christians.
Yeah. No, some of them are.
Oh, gee, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Dick. I'm Catholic.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh, yeah, now we're gonna have fucking holy wars here.
Wait, burn him!
Alright. We're enough with the goddamn schools of religion here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Trust me, there's enough depressing shit to talk about today. We don't need to bring religion into it.
Yeah. I still hope I got that shard of glass out of my thumb.
At least I feel for the chief. He's going through legit stuff. Is like the man is in pain and he has to use thumbsticks.
Yeah. I'm not.
No.
I know. Yeah. Let's play a mission. Let's get Dante going, baby.
You're playing DMC 2? Why?
Still some demons.
Isn't DMC 2 like a really shit one?
DMC 2 is actually good for certain things, but the first game, the third game is actually really fucking good.
Yeah. That's the only one I really played. Great.
And we don't talk about the 360 one.
No,
was it bad on 360?
There was the DMC with black hair Dante. We don't talk about
the remake of DMC, yeah.
Yeah, I like this one more. This one's actually so much more playable than the other one. Okay, the first game's playable, but the button prompt for it is really weird. It's X circle instead of triangle and X, which works way better. Oh, I don't want to destroy my own gear. Yeah, I know.
Weirdest things for me when it came to DMC, or not Black Hair Dante. I'm just talking Devil May Cry in general.
Yeah.
Some situations or cutscenes that would fall.
Hey! You know who else has black hair?
Would be so stupid that they come full circle to being cool again. Like something that's just so dumb that it just becomes cool.
You know who else had black hair?
A lot of people.
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
We had Ozzy Osbourne, we had Ringu from The Ring. We have a lot of people with black hair.
Well, that was also my way of trying to segue back on track.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ozzy, yeah, I was gonna let him go for a little bit too. He feels like he's not the same. So he wanted to be.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So what we were doing with Ozzy, now we're getting into the fun stuff. After the Osbournes, you have Ozzy actually touring and doing other stuff, but then all his family decides, hey, here's an idea. Let's go make our own careers. And that's when we get the start.
I don't know anything about Ozzy's family. I didn't know they had careers.
Oh, yes, they did. And yeah, Kelly Osbourne, Sharon Osbourne. For Sharon, for example, she started her that blew up her career.
Oh yeah, Sharon Sharon was on talk shows. I don't know about Kelly Osbourne.
Kelly Osbourne. Yeah, Kelly
was.
Not The View.
Yeah, Kelly was on The View, wasn't Sharon? Okay, yeah. I don't know why this is forcing me to do disc 2, because the memory cards for this aren't supposed to actually have like a definitive open close to this. So whatever.
Irony about The View.
Yeah, the view's.
It's named The View, but it only has one point of view.
Yeah, well, used to, and then they got rid of Meghan McCain and
Barbara Walters.
Yeah, Barbara Walters. Well, Barbara Walters is dead, but
Okay, that's the same with Whoopi Goldberg, right?
Yeah, we don't need to talk about Whoopi, but
what was the son doing? Like, what was his career path?
Okay, so his son, this guy's son was a very interesting individual because what ended up happening with him is he started building his career, and boy, did he build his career. He became somebody who slowly got better and better and better at getting more stuff for himself. And so he started his own side career. And that really made his life a little better. And then he started doing side stuff. Then Kelly, after she left The View, because she got in trouble at The View, she got in a lot of trouble in The View. She said some really controversial shit, and they're like, "Oh, you're gone." It's funny. She said what The View says now is nowhere compared to how bad they were in the other thing. So it's kind of funny that that happened.
I mean, honestly, even just the concept of The View, I never cared about. I don't care about celebrity opinions or shit, whether I agree with it or otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like just because you can talk eloquently or act in a movie or play a guitar or something doesn't mean your opinion's worth any more than mine.
Yeah, well, the view got funded with that. When Sharon did her stupidity, it burned her. But then she started doing her own stuff, like started doing live television. Sharon went to Japan to become a geisha. No, not Kelly. Kelly went to Japan. Kelly went to Japan to become a geisha. And then at the end of it, what's her face? The Osbourne son did a paranormal show on Sci-Fi Channel.
That's fucking gorgeous.
And that was fun. And then after that, we had some fun with when that started becoming a thing. We had ourselves the fun that was. Unfortunately, they had one where Ozzy Osbourne and his son went traveling, and they bought like some stuff, did some fun stuff, had to travel. But that was when I started noticing how Ozzy was just, you could tell he was kind of done.
Yeah.
And this is where we get to my sad thing with this. As much as I liked Ozzy Osbourne, and I know he liked touring, and I know he liked performing, the man was fucking done. And should have been sitting at home where what?
Yeah, well, my addendum to that, I saw Ozzy in 2017, and for the record, it was still a great show. I mean, like, you know, this was like right before Zakk Wylde left Ozzy, and Zakk Wylde, admittedly, he is kind of a one-trick pony. You know, he's the pinch harmonics guy, but he does execute that pretty well. But anyway, yeah, like, to get to what you're talking about, like, there was like an entire intermission where like Ozzy Osbourne like left for like 20 minutes, and Zakk Wylde and the band were just like doing like soloing.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like even in 2017 it was, but I mean, like, you know, like, commendable that he was even like doing things as long as he was. And I mean, like, even like that most recent show he did, like, yeah, he didn't turn in a great performance, but like, considering he was literally like a couple of weeks away from death, it's kind of amazing he turned in a performance.
I guess there is that, right? Like,
yeah.
He did have that type of metal, like that kind of helped out.
Yeah,
with that.
I mean, he was playing right until the end, and like we said, might even release some shit posthumous.
I think there's going to be a pop. I think that's coming.
Yeah, it seems like there is. Well, like, I even just looked at Spotify, and there's some singles I didn't even know were there. There was a single released last year, there's one released sometime this year.
Yep.
I haven't listened to them. I don't know if they're any good, but...
Yeah, that's the question. Right? Are we looking at an Ozzy that's going to be happening? Like, I wonder how big the career's going to go and what's going to be.
I know, but I mean, whatever it is, I'm sure it's kind of. I never have like very high expectations for like posthumous albums. Like if you look at like some of the posthumous albums like released by like Michael Jackson, they generally weren't his best. It was so just kind of like, or you know, like Queen's posthumous album, Made in Heaven. It does feature one really great song, but it's not a very cohesive album. It's usually just like they have like half an album that they've done, and then they just kind of fill the rest with like studio outtakes and miscellaneous like solo project and stuff.
Well, we know he's going to have a remastered greatest hits. He's going to probably have an Elvis thing going on. So they're going to be all the songs.
Yeah, there's probably going to be. I'm sure they're going to do stuff like that, and they're going to, you know, find like some live concerts and stuff and release those.
Yeah, we're gonna be. I think his legacy is going to be a big thing on this one, like personally.
Yeah.
That
I'm sure they're gonna. Well, I mean, Sharon Osbourne is still in charge of his. Still in charge of. He's still in charge of his catalog. She's gonna milk the fuck out of this.
Oh yeah, they'll put it out. They'll probably, and we know there's gonna be a lot of tributes to stuff. Like I would be surprised. Like we are talking about the aftermath of Ozzy Osbourne now. I would be surprised if we don't get it.
Oh yeah, there's already several tribute albums out there. Well, there was that huge tribute concert. Like the majority of that concert is like Tobias Forge from Ghost, Metallica. Yeah, Ghost was in. I'm pretty sure. Ghost did some songs in that one.
Yeah, they did. They're also part of the Iron Maiden TV show that happened. Like, Gotcha game that came out.
There's an Iron Maiden Gotcha game of fucking Force Nerds.
Yes, there's an Iron Maiden Gotcha game. You ever played it? It's actually interesting. I was actually gonna play it on the live stream one of these days. It's basically different versions of Evil Eddie in an RPG style.
Nice. Oh shit! So we finally get a fucking Eddie video game, and it's a shitty mobile game?
Yes. Yes, we have. I have played the Death Wish 3 Commodore 64 game.
There's a Death Wish 3 Commodore 64 game? Oh no.
Yes.
Oh,
dude, there's a reason I wanted you to play. Well, I wanted you to play those.
It's been nearly a year since we last.
I guess I'll have to play that maybe on Saturday.
Where does the time go?
Yep.
Speaking of which, I'm sorry, I might have to get off fairly soon. I'm going to be streaming in about half an hour, and I want to eat before then.
Yeah, hey, no problem. I wanted to get you on anyway, just to kind of like talk about this. We're going to go for another. We're going to go for a little bit more. We're going to do one more metal thing, and we're going to be done for the night.
Go as long as you want. And
Yeah. We're just playing. We're just talking about Ozzy. Like I said, leave a thing in the chat saying, hey, you know, what was your favorite Ozzy Osbourne song if you want to talk about Ozzy. We're here to have a thing with Ozzy. I'm gonna
my favorite Ozzy Osbourne song was More Than a Feeling. That's my favorite Ozzy song. More than a feeling.
Hey, I was gifted a channel membership by who?
Oh shit! Congratulations. I didn't even know you were. Wait. I didn't know you were partnered.
Yeah. I'm not partnered yet, no. I got people.
Oh, you were gifted a channel membership from someone else. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to the
next channel. All right.
We're going to another metal game, Chaos Legion, and yeah, that's.
I've never heard of that one. What is that for?
Oh yeah, you're gonna see Chaos Legion. This is actually a very good game. You want to see this? Stick around for a couple minutes. I'll show it. It'll be on the live stream in a couple seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put Chaos Legion in it. I've never heard of that one. What? Sorry, I just turned the volume down on my end.
Yeah, we're doing the Chaos. Yeah, this is the last one for the night, and this
is also PS2.
Yep. Oh yeah, dude. Half my thing is PS2 games. The PS2 had a. I still think the PS2 this generation was the best game of all time.
Yeah. I don't know what my favorite. Maybe like the PS1, just because of like all the weird experimental shit that was going on around that time.
Yeah.
'Tis the darkest glyph thou bearest.
Like no other time could you do something like No One Can Stop Mr. Domino or like Vid Ribbon.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Oh, well, Persona 4 is obviously my favorite game of all time.
So we are summoning the Juggernaut bitch, and that's who's up right now. And we are fighting Chaos. That's my monster, the Juggernaut. He'll actually be a monster. He's a badass monster. And I'll get soul for doing it. And we are taking the errant souls of people that have been turned into monster, like their life force or their Jesus or their will to fight. So it's basically an army of gold. That's a pretty badass game. I'm actually surprised you've never heard of it.
Yeah, I'll have to check that one out. Chaos Engine.
Chaos.
Oh, Chaos. No, Chaos Engine is a different game. Chaos Legion.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head off.
Yeah, have yourself fun, and yeah, have a good stream. We're gonna be, like I said, I think we're gonna
I'll be on in a few minutes. On a raid, so if not,
no, but it looks definitely
Alright, well, I'll be going on in about half an hour. Raid if you want.
Yeah, I'll be right.
Alright, bye.
Yeah, I'm changing the souls. Yeah, Soul Ultimate Strike! Soul Buster, go! I actually... Yeah, the Soul Busters. There's different summoning archetypes you have to get these guys. Oh wait, let's switch souls. Yeah, because I want to power up, and so I gotta build up souls like But yeah, no, overall, like I said, I think we have ourselves. I think Ozzy's gonna have a legacy, and I think he'll be always remembered as a man who created a legacy. That is Ozzy Osbourne in a nutshell. It's sad to see him go though. It really is. Like, he was damn it. something from now. I'm going to summon music again. Remember how to finish off the there it is. Yeah, it's just another arena game, very similar to the Devil May Cry 3 game. That's why I wanted to play it. This is the last metal game. Hello, we're talking about Ozzy Osbourne and the sad fact we lost the man. We lost the man today in the morning. Yeah, now I target it, so the goal is going to want to go to that. My goal is going to go freaking psychotic target this thing. There we go. So that is our today. We're going to have fun talking about the fun that is. You know, this sad fact that we lost a good man. And we're going to have some fun talking about playing video games. Normally I'd be doing, tonight if I was going to do something, it'd probably be the movie night, and then we'd probably fall on, well, technically do the movie night. It's up to Bob if they want to, but, you know.
I think I've stayed up like 27 hours so far, so I'm going to pass.
Oh, okay, so Bob's gonna pass out soon. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably do some more gaming on my own time. I still gotta play some more North and South, but yeah. So we're unfortunately grieving to the fact that we lost a man. A lot of people are listening to his album. I haven't heard this much Black Sabbath in a very long time. Could be, yeah. Not always, but it could be. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. We're trying to, actually, I wanted to get my friend's kid to eat it. Wow! Send it really cute. I think we were talking, it's like, yeah, it's like, so. There we go, signature mode. Oh, no, it's not. Not really. I feel like losing Ozzy is sad, but I don't, like, it doesn't, like, we do like it. The man had reached his peak. Like, I was actually very, and the man had multiple peaks and valleys at this point. It's sad to see him go, but it's also, it's not like he didn't have a career and a life. I don't feel bad for I don't feel bad for him, but I do feel sad that
sense of reverence.
Yeah, I feel sad. That gave us a lot of good stuff. The guy was a hard worker. He used to be a very hard worker. And you know what? As much as he's an idiot, and yeah, the drugs, you can tell the drugs kind of took their toll, the man still had a brain behind him. Very similar to Gene Simmons is a shockingly intelligent. Yes, I know. That's the big picture. dead, Chip. Not your Dragon Fury. You don't have a Dragon Fury.
Trust me, you do not want to know what the Dragon Fury is. That's a good kilobyte.
Yeah, so we are definitely we've definitely morphed 3 times. We're probably gonna ending it. Actually, you just came in. Oh, does it? I can change that right now, actually. For some reason, our sound, we will turn down the volume on every. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There. Well, we switched quite a few times, so this should be a. There. Okay. Sound should be good now. But we're about to end it anyway. We were supposed to only do an hour change. But tonight was, I felt like we needed to do something. I feel the man deserved a career. Deserved us to talk about the man's career. Oh, we got ourselves a new war. We got ourselves a new stone. We now have attained the sword crest. Because what's going to end up happening is we're going to use our golem one more time, and then unfortunately our thing is. Evil man with the mask. And he's gonna hit us first. Destroy our golem. Our beautiful golem, he's gone. He shattered our golem to the 4 corners of the world. Our Thanos is gone. And there we go. We got ourselves an end thing. There we go. Now we have our Legion is Gauntlet, which you get. Let's up our Legion because I think we can level up our Legion right now. Oh, okay. Wait. All right, I remember this now. Item. There. So now our guild has something. And we're going to level up our boy here. Oh, no. Back into the next stage. Oopsie. We're going to level up our Legion, our guild. Summon up to 4 Legionnaires simultaneously. I don't have the experience. Okay, we're going to have to wait. Because we can make a small army of Legionnaires in this game. I'm not fucking with memory cards. This game's being weird. I'm just gonna save state. That's the case. Save state time, baby. Ah! Fuck off. Not that type of save state. There. Okay, we're good. Yes, we want to continue the game. For some reason, some games will do this. I don't know why. Yep. So you'll get more spirits as the game progresses. Also, you're going to be actively looking for. It's actually a pretty good short game. But yes, we'll be starting up. Yeah, I get that. Some people don't like Devil May Cry. This game's actually pretty fun. Like it's actually. Yeah, 6 games. Yep, I agree. See, now what happens is, now when we summon our monsters, we also get a good maneuver where I can actually, what happens is, now my character does a sword strike when he does his spirit, like he actually can use a technique with his sword, so he actually gets weapon skills as he goes up. Yeah, this game gets very interesting, and also summon spirits. Bam! See, we now have 3 Gotham spirits on the map. And this is how I can use finishers as time goes on. I can activate finishers, change finishers up. Unsummoning it allows you to use your specials. Really useful. Sometimes mixing and matching different spirits, like using gun guys, using sword guys, summoning the monsters to help you fight. This is all like a part of the game. It's all about maneuvering and manipulating and getting where you want to be on the field and how you want to operate. Yes, for a button master game, this actually is a button master game with a lot of tactics. What? Fuck Dynasty Warriors. Look at them now. Samurai Warriors forever, baby! Samurai Warriors Empires! Yeah, I know. Samurai Warrior Empires. We all know best game, best Koei game of all time. Actually, there is a Koei game that's better than that. We are going to Boo Morph again. Hold on. Boom, morph again. We're going to go to the best Koei game of all time for a quick sec, because it's the last thing before we close out for the night. Where is it now? La 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 la. Where are you? There it is. Best game they ever did. Yes, some of them actually have problems with their memory cards. It's a weird functional thing. It should boot up in a couple seconds. So this is the best game they ever created. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 7. And it lags a lot. I'm a little nervous. I think it's 6 or 7 is the best, but we're just gonna play a quick game. Also by this game company as well. Select your officer by ruler. You know what? We are going to be. I'm going to pick this group. I'm the Sangwan. All right, enter the game.
I know you've been playing metal games. Is this a stand-in for Baby Metal?
No, I just had to show this as one of the best games out there. I think it's actually one of the better RTSs out there of all time. But it is lagging like you wouldn't fucking believe. I don't know why it's lagging like this, so I'm a little nervous.
crunch.
It is lagging like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, it looks like it's lagging. I might have to, and that might not be on the, that for some reason might be having issues. I may delete them. But I guess we're going to do one more metal game for tonight. Metal Saga.
I thought you were gonna do Metal Slug.
No. Yeah. Hawks on you and your family. Fucking Metal Slug.
Hey man,
I just hope
don't send a flock of birds after my family.
a hawk, not a flock.
Yeah, hawks. Don't send hawks after my family. How dare you?
Okay.
A reverse card.
We are playing a man who's just called R. In a post-apocalyptic world, you are with tanks. Yes, I also got to get ring. I also got to get red ring because red ring's actually good. PS2. Yeah, it is a good game.
Yeah, I love the dual meaning of R. It can mean requisite, meaning you have the requisite skill, or you can completely fail, i.e. retard. Lovely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, boys, for coming on. Like I said, we're just playing around. I forgot to put Ring of Red on here, so I'm a little mad. So I switched to this one.
I'm moving heaven and earth to stay up.
Okay. I think we're gonna. All right, so we are probably gonna call it shortly here, just to let Bob sleep. Yeah, we're gonna call it, boys, because Bob's ready to pass out. So I'd like to thank everybody. You missed most of this, Jesse. Sorry, man. In conclusion, R.I.P. one of the greatest metal guys out there. Probably one of the innovators and creators of heavy metal music. And the next time you guys see me, there'll be a horrible morning to have a curse. Horrible mornings, 8 in the morning, boys. Remember that time. Remember that time. And we'll see you next time on Orc War Chief Reviews, and we'll see Bob sleeping for probably 48 hours. So we'll see Bob on Thursday. Maybe 2 months from now. There you go. You got a Conan Exiles. If you want,
you'll see me on Friday night with the Chief on Rumble.
Yeah. If he doesn't sleep for 3 days.
No promises. Don't worry, I set alarms. I've seriously been trying to think of, like, what if I set up one of those wacky systems that just drops a baseball bat on my shin to wake me up?
Bob, here's what you do. There's an easy way. Get an alarm clock, put it far away from your bed, turn it up full blast, and then you play, hey kids! I'll send you the greatest alarm clock. I'll give you the greatest alarm. Pinky the Clown. Kids! No, I will show you Blinky the Clown once we're done the live stream, and you're going to be horrified by Garfield's Blinky the Kid.
Mate, I'm already seeing faces in the corner.
Yeah, alrighty, boy. Yeah. We are going to have a good laugh, and we're going to enjoy the night, guys. You enjoy your night. R.I.P. to a legend. And hey, bye, guys. Enjoy the live stream. Like, subscribe, and listen to a Black Sabbath. Listen to an Ozzy Osbourne album, boys. Let's have some fun. Good night, everybody. See ya.